Hi everyone, this is Nina and welcome to another episode of Youth Datathon Survival Guide. This code is written in Python and uses the scikit-learn library, so the linear models and statistical models to build a decision tree regression model. The goal is to predict the total number of volcanoes in a given year based on other features provided in the dataset. First, the dataset is loaded from a CSV file using the pandas library. The features are separated from the target variable and split into training and testing sets using the train-test-split method. The decision tree regression model is then trained using the training data. Once the model is trained, it is used to predict the target variable for the testing set using the predict method. Finally, the mean squared error is calculated between the predicted values and the actual values in the testing set using the mean squared error method. The lower the mean squared error, the better the model performs at predicting the target variable. So now let's get into the code. All of these lines import necessary libraries and functions for the code to work. After we finish coding each part, we can run it to see if there's any mistakes. This line reads a file that contains information about volcanoes and saves it in a format that we can work with. In between these quotation marks, we need to find where the file is, so we go to the actual file and get the information. And then you copy the location of it and copy-paste it in between the quotation marks. However, this is not done as it does not have the name of the file, so you have to add the file name. Here is volcano.csv. Afterwards, I do recommend running it to see if there's any mistakes and if the file is correct. Here, we separate the information into two parts. The variable x holds the features of the volcano, excluding the year column, and the variable y holds the total number of volcanoes. This line splits our data into two sets, a training set and a testing set. We use 80% of the data for training and 20% for testing. This line changes the shape of the features array so that it only has one column. This is required for the model we're going to use. Here, we create a model called a decision tree regressor and train it using the training data. The decision tree regressor is used to estimate the predicted continuous value. This line uses the trained model to predict the number of volcanoes in the testing set based on the features. Finally, we calculate the mean squared error between the predicted number of volcanoes and the actual number of volcanoes in the testing set. Lower mean squared error values indicate that the model's predictions are closer to the actual values. We print the mean square error to the console. Here, an error occurred because I didn't add a d to squared, so when you have an error, please remember to check your spelling. And there we have it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.